Is Dubai still a tax haven? Not anymore. The City of Dreams is undergoing a significant transformation as new taxes have been introduced. Here we'll explore what this means for businesses and individuals and how Dubai can adapt to this new reality, so stay tuned. Dubai's history as a tax-free haven dates back to 1905, when Sheikh Maktoum bin Hashir Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, made a groundbreaking decision to abolish all customs, duties and taxes on trade. This decision was aimed at attracting merchants and traders from neighbouring regions and proved to be a wise one. Dubai quickly became a major trading hub and a gateway to the Gulf and beyond, thanks to its strategic location and tax-free status. Dubai's tax-free policy also spurred the city's economic diversification and reduced its reliance on oil, which was discovered in 1966. To sustain this growth, Dubai invested heavily in infrastructure, tourism, real estate, finance and other sectors. Free zones that offered 100% foreign ownership, repatriation of capital and profits, and exemption from corporate and personal taxes were established. As a result, Dubai became an attractive destination for expatriates, who now make up around 90% of the city's population. Dubai, a city known for its tax-free status, has faced a series of challenges in recent years that have put pressure on its economic stability. Firstly, the global financial crisis of 2008-2009 exposed the city's vulnerability to external shocks and fiscal deficits. As a result, Dubai had to seek financial assistance from its richer neighbour and the capital of the UAE, Abu Dhabi, to avoid defaulting on its debts. Secondly, the COVID-19 pandemic of 2020 to 2021 further worsened Dubai's economic situation, as it disturbed its key sectors of tourism, trade and aviation. This led to a contraction of 6.2% in Dubai's GDP in 2020, and an increase in public debt to 77.5% of GDP. Thirdly, the international pressure to reform the global tax system and prevent tax evasion and avoidance by multinational corporations and wealthy individuals has also impacted Dubai's tax-free status. As a major financial centre and a hub for offshore companies, Dubai had to comply with global standards and regulations after 130 countries agreed to implement or increase a corporate tax to at least 15% in July 2021. Following negotiations held at the Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development. In response to the economic challenges that the UAE has been facing, Dubai and the rest of the country have implemented a range of new taxes that will impact both businesses and consumers alike. The first of these taxes is the Value Added Tax, which is a consumption tax that's levied on goods and services. Introduced in January 2018, the VAT is set at a relatively low rate of 5% when compared to other countries. However, it applies to most goods and services. Although there are some exemptions in zero-rated items such as education, healthcare, basic food items and exports, the UAE government has estimated that the VAT will generate around $3.3 billion in annual revenues for the country. The second tax that's been introduced is the excise tax, which is a selective tax that's levied on specific goods that are considered harmful to health or the environment. This tax was introduced in October 2017 and applies to tobacco products, energy drinks and carbonated drinks. This excise tax is set at rates ranging from 50 to 100% depending on the product. The UAE government has estimated that the excise tax will generate around $700 million in annual revenue. The third tax that's been introduced is the income tax, which is a tax that's levied on the income of individuals and corporations. The UAE government announced the introduction of the income tax in July 2021, and it's set to take effect in January 2024. The income tax will apply to all individuals and corporations operating in the UAE, with the exception of qualifying free zone businesses, which will remain tax exempt, subject to certain requirements. The government expects that the income tax will generate around $10 billion in annual revenue for the country. Additionally, the new taxes may motivate consumers to adopt healthier and more sustainable lifestyles, such as quitting smoking, reducing sugar intake, and using public transportation. Dubai, a city that was known for its tax-free status, is now facing a new reality. The era of relying on its main competitive advantage and source of revenue has come to an end, and the city has to adapt to the changing times. Dubai needs to find new ways to continue its growth and prosperity by leveraging its strengths and opportunities while addressing its weaknesses and threats. To do this, Dubai needs to reinvent itself and redefine its identity and vision. Despite the challenges, Dubai has many advantages that it can use to its benefit. Its strategic location, diversified economy, stable political system, visionary leadership, skilled workforce, cosmopolitan culture, and world-class infrastructure, strong brand and loyal customer base can be used to attract more investments, businesses, and talents. Dubai can also capitalize on emerging trends and technologies such as digitalization, globalization, urbanization, and sustainability, and position itself as a leader and a pioneer in these fields. On the other hand, Dubai also has some weaknesses and threats that it needs to address. Its high dependence on oil, high public debt, high cost of living, high environmental impact, low social cohesion, low tax compliance, low trust and transparency need to be overcome. Dubai needs to reduce its reliance on oil and increase its fiscal and economic diversification. It also has to manage its debt and balance its budget and expenditure. Additionally, Dubai has to lower its cost of living and enhance its affordability and accessibility. Dubai needs to reduce its environmental impact and increase its efficiency in conservation efforts. The city needs to improve its social cohesion and foster inclusivity and diversity. Dubai has to improve its tax compliance and simplify its tax system and administration. Finally, enhancing its trust and transparency and strengthening its accountability and responsibility will be crucial in building a sustainable and prosperous future. Dubai has undergone a significant change as it's no longer a tax-free city. This change has both positive and negative implications for both businesses and consumers. Adapting and innovating to the new taxes is crucial for the city and the country. The new tax system presents challenges and opportunities and demands improvement and reinvention. It marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new one, which will shape the future of Dubai and the UAE. And that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed watching it and learnt something new. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our future videos. We have more amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, see you next time.